Last week on overtime.
I don't know, man. When I look at history and I look at a timeline, you know, it's a timeline of nonsense, like constantly.
Yeah.
Like why are you pushing for abortion rights past 15 weeks? Like even my own mother, like I was talking to her about it, and she didn't realize that people was getting abortions at like 26 weeks. So, it's not to judge anyone for what they do. Like people do what they do. But I don't I think people just don't read. I don't know. Like I don't
Uh,
like I get the
I know.
outrage like in certain states, like, but it's gonna be a back and forth for a while. I don't know how this is gonna settle. I don't think it's ever gonna be settled. I think it's gonna be a law that's just gonna go back and forth forever. I don't agree with like people getting abortions like after a certain amount of weeks. It's not good for your body at all. It's not healthy. You already knew you were pregnant. If you were gonna go, I just feel like 6 weeks is like the maximum like that you should wait. Or just I don't know, be more responsible or just I don't
Right.
I don't
This is exactly
people
what
they
I
don't
was
some
saying.
people like they're
Yes. Be
This is
responsible.
no,
exactly
but
what I
some
was
people
saying.
are like married. They don't necessarily want to have kids, and like that's fine. Just like find a safe way to like do what you're doing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know.
Part of me and it is my decision. It's part of my body. It's like a limb. I mean, it is a significant part of me, but it's my decision.
Okay, so I see you have written here. Can you read it to me?
Yeah, it says not yet a human.
And why did you write that?
Because everyone is talking about murder and it's me. It's not somebody else yet. I have a child. This is a person. This is a
Lord.
person with will. This is a
I
person who
Wow.
disagree.
has
That is a
decision
Wow.
human
making
in there,
power,
lady.
and
Cut
this is
that.
me.
What do you think of today?
And I ain't trying to go too far off into the conspiracies, but like,
I
you know,
wonder
we
what
No,
should
if,
no,
all
if
no.
like
They're
think.
there. They're
if
there.
That's
Why
why
it's
it's
overtime.
like
That's gonna be in
yeah.
overtime. No, no.
How do you feel about, people saying my body my choice, and it's these same people saying, oh, what I mean, you should be out here getting the vaccine.
Hmm. Yeah, but when you compare it to that, they're like, well, it's not the same thing. I'm like, but it is.
Most definitely.
Some of these practices or ideologies, isn't this a little bit satanic in itself? If you waiting 20 weeks and you dismembering baby bodies and shit and
Can
snatching
I
it
have
out and shit
Yeah,
like that,
yeah.
it's a little satanic,
on
right?
the draw?
About sacrifice and shit, right? With this whole abortion shit, sometimes I think like sometimes in the past, like the whole Aztecs or ancient whatever
Mhm.
Babylonian they doing, or even like when they doing like you heard like the stories of like Moloch and the Canaanites and stuff, and they
Yeah.
what I'm saying, and
Hmm.
this is all periods of time where ancient civilization took like large leaps in technology or advancements. They building these megalithic pyramids and all type shit like this. And then now we taking like all these, large leaps and advancements and shit like this. I think like not us, but them per se doing all these sacrifices is like they getting all these advancements from these higher entities, not even higher entities, probably lower entities, giving these gifts of higher technology. Y'all follow me?
Yeah.
So they giving these
Hmm.
sacrifices, and in return, they getting these higher technologies to kind of like I don't know, rescue them, or
No, yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So I'm saying it's funny how like you talk about these civilizations that were so advanced and this and that, and then boom, out of nowhere, what happened? Like it seems
Upper
to
left,
that it seems like that happens to a lot of them. Just like
right?
boom, what
So
happened?
what if we're like
Getting ready to go out outer space for real, or they are.
sacrificing way too much right now? Because like if you look at like how it started, the abortions in, like the 70s when it first started, it was like 1.5 million in this country alone.
So you sound like an energy overload.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's like tons of gay rappers that have been like,
But even the church shit, like,
but are they even gay though for real? Because like
that's what I
they
mean.
could
It's
be
like,
doing rituals and just be getting outed for doing rituals.
yeah, and you know how you get to like, it's
Mm.
almost like they say when they go to that level, they're just like worried about stimulation and shit. It's not even like where it comes from. It's like that's what I mean. They're fluid with that shit. It's wild.
Yeah, that's so crazy.
That's what happened to man Isaiah Rashad.
Today, anti-abortion activists released an undercover video Filmed last year, it claims to show a senior official discussing how the organization sells aborted baby parts. Activists posed as potential buyers. We've been very good at getting parts on liver because we know that. So I'm not going to crush that part. I'm going to basically crush below, I'm going to crush above, and I'm going to see if I can get it intact. Commercial sale of fetal tissue is illegal under federal law. Louisiana Governor Bobby Jindal and Texas Governor Greg Abbott
While she's drinking her Merlot.
In general, like I said, it's not overturned everywhere, and people are still going to find ways to do it. So I don't understand why it's like this big outrage. You know, I get it because you do need access to abortion. In the case of rape, incest, things of that nature, I totally don't agree with them overturning it in that nature. But in general, you know, people do need to kind of like pick their sex partners better and things that they do with their bodies. So I don't know. Like, how do you guys feel about it?
Hey, this is a breath of fresh air because from McCorvey or whatever.
I think I heard that.
Yeah, that's her name. That's but it was known as Jane Roe versus Wade when it went down on the books.
And then she like the initial, you know, case, you know, that started this whole thing, and she apparently on her deathbed confessed that, said, you know, this whole thing never happened. Like she said it was, quote, the biggest mistake of her life.
And they explain like how they actually do it.
That's
and
what I was
honestly,
about to say.
I'm just like,
it's tough. That shit is rough.
No, actually, look up a video.
No, I can't even do it.
No, because you have to, because you'll feel a whole different way.
Yeah.
Look up Dr. Kermit abortions.
I wonder what the consent form looks like then, because there's no way you have to like opt into that. Be like,
yeah, you have to.
You have to opt into.
Yeah, you can choose the
donor.
No, you can choose that, or you can choose to
there you go.
Actually take your baby and cremate it.
5 fetuses found in anti-abortion activist home.
Yeah, I found it.
Yeah.
That was
You know she was getting
Type in creepy Joe Biden and look up all the videos that pop up.
Yeah.
Tell me.
You know what all these people are.
Tell me.
Nah, I ain't gonna call them what they is though.
Tell me I'm tripping.
Not at all.
Tell me I'm tripping.
And they all.
If you look up the meaning of Medea, whatever, it's like a goddess of like illusion.
Deception. Yeah.
Exactly.
You know, even Megan with like the Plan B and all that.
Bro, yeah,
she came out with the song Plan B.
Oh wow!
What?
Like right when that happened, like
yeah. It's, like, it's all script.
Like, okay. And now she playing around with it. You know what I'm saying?
For real?
Twerking in front of videos. Yeah, like she got the Plan B in the background in every video.
Wow.
She thinks it's a joke, you know, and you got all these women following these people, and I'm just like, this is just weird behavior.
You think there's any like relation between, like, you know, we just had like recent shortages, yeah.
That's what I was just about to say.
Baby formula shortages and food shortages and all that type of shit.
Do y'all think that they gave different vaccines to different people?
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, there's a thing called lot
numbers.
So
how do you feel like that's affecting everything? Like, do you know any black people who have
yeah, there's a thing called lot numbers, and I've seen like there's different testimonials of people that work in like actual pharmaceutical companies or whatever, not even pharmaceutical companies, just like pharmacies or, you know what I mean, outreach programs or whatever. I seen somebody say that that they were low in stock of or of the vaccine, and they reached out to another city, or say like I don't know, they're in St. Louis and they reached out to somebody in Mississippi and they said, okay, yeah, can we borrow this? And they had to ask for permission from the government because like, all that shit is regulated. And it was like, okay, nah, we can't send you this because this lot number is not qualified for your region. It's only good in a predominantly, you know what I mean, ethnic group or part of town.
Right.
And that's like the same people though. Like it's a Bill Gates backed vaccine group, and Bill Gates is closely related to Margaret Sanger, and she's related to Planned Parenthood, and she's a known racist and shit like that. That shit's all connected, right?
Let me see if I can just type in the Great Awakening and it comes up.
I typed in map of conspiracy.
Yeah, and this should be like the first thing that comes up. Okay, hold
not
on,
gonna
I'm
laugh
trying
at
to
me.
find it.
Don't laugh at me. I tear this shit up.
Oh my gosh.
What's this guy doing?
Journal.
Like just throwing it in people's faces.
Mm.
But even like the CIA, they call them clowns in America. Like, I don't know, it's just this map is very weird. I don't know if it's gonna lead to something ever, but I don't know. It kind of makes sense.
It has a lot of
Man,
the
there's a lot of
hermetic
sequences now.
hermetic law in here too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What is the point of all this?
We're repeating the shit. People like believe in prophecy and all that. So you don't think we're repeating prophecy?
I do, but like, what's the point of like?
Just to get on.
What's the point of even knowing this shit?
No, like, what's the point of this?
What's the point of them practicing it, or what's the point of?
I mean, there has to be some sort of either there's just dealing with energy. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
It has to deal
Everything's
with
energy.
Yeah. So, like, it's got
Why?
to.
I don't know, bro. I would think I'd be crazy sometimes.
No,
You would.
No, they want to make
He said
you think.
Yeah. Nah, you solid, brother. The fact that we even having this conversation, brother. You good?
fact that you understand this shit.
The Boy Scouts of America, nigga.
Oh no.
Hated it.
Yeah, look up drag queen show in Texas. They had like a little pink neon
Y'all look
sign
that
in
up.
the back, and it said it ain't gonna miss itself.
I can't look up no drag queens. Y'all look that up. Y'all look that up and let me know what happened. Lord. Is that the mama with the daughter?
Nah, it's just like a drag queen with someone's
Can't
child.
see. It's a little. Oh Lord! You said.
You might as well take them. I mean,
Damn.
they one step from the
That
strip
was
club
just a
at that
drag.
Is a once daily pill that suppresses two types of men hormones: follicle stimulating hormone and luteinizing hormone, to simultaneously decrease production of testosterone and sperm without causing
Hell no.
symptoms of low testosterone.
Testosterone.
Decrease
male birth control often
testosterone.
passes safety tests.
You're not gonna be man,
So
bro.
you just
Yeah,
make
you
it
know, we
feel
already
like-
regulated it though.
That's some trans.
Decrease testosterone. That's what makes you the man.
I'm trying to take your man.
Sound like some sterilization type shit. Because
Yeah,
like
they're
obviously,
trying to
like
do
where
that.
the I make it happen both ways.
whole
Like
list.
we have the light, the seeds, and all that shit. So like
Right.
if you're like mass sterilizing a whole, species of people, then like making babies, like all these like futuristic music movies that you see, like Blade Runner and shit, like you can't have natural births. Children of Men, you can't have natural births and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Isn't that like where we're heading?
Yeah.
With this whole reversal of them overturning this whole Roe v. Wade shit, taking away abortions because somehow they looked into the future and they realized our race is at risk on some, children of men type shit, and like we have to produce children now because in the future we're not going to be able to.
Nigga, that's like, I mean, that's essentially